สวัสดีค่ะ Hi everyone, I'm Oath. The reading today is interesting. I'm interested on the article. In fact, I am thinking about another word, but I can't think of it. So maybe it's like the title is Hit Me, the title is Hitting Me, or the title is Catching my interested. I guess it's okay to say that, right? Okay, I open for suggestions of English wording. I am trying to think about something useful or like daily life, daily usage. Okay, because I'm not going out much and I don't have other people to talk to, so I normally just talk to myself, talk to you guys. Okay. Reading today, Unit 10, an elephant without a trunk. What is going to be? Louis cried. I don't know how to read this last name, C-Y-R. Okay. Louis' cries wasn't like other 12-year-old boys when they were strong enough to pick up a rock. Louis picked up a big boulder, right? Boulder or boulder. When they were strong enough to lift a branch, Louis lifted a whole tree. Louis cries, as you might guess, as thick as no one else had ever had. Okay, Louis is the name of elephant, I guess, because the sentence said like Louis lifted a whole tree. Okay, it's supposed to be an elephant because he is very strong and lift a whole tree. Okay. When Louis was a young man, okay, a young man. A young man doesn't mean persons, mean male elephant in this article, okay? When Louis was a young man, he came across a large wagon stuck in the mud. No matter how the horses pulled, the wagon wouldn't move. The owner was almost in tears when Louis offered to help. Louis quickly got under the loaded wagon. He pressed his hands on his knees and raised his back. Up went the wagon, free and clear, like a feather in the breeze. Okay. This is happening as when I read article, I am guessing what is going on about the story. This is how I learn English too. And at the beginning, I guess from the title about elephant without a trunk. So I think in direct meaning, the story gonna be about real elephant. And then at first I thought, okay, Louis, that is the name of elephant. And because the sentence said Louis lifted a whole tree, I can't think about any human can lift a whole tree because the tree is big, right? So I thought Louis was an elephant. And on second paragraph, I told you earlier that the word a young man in this article is supposed to mean elephant. But after I finished read the second paragraph, I changed my mind. This is supposed to be a real man, human, okay? Continue reading. As Louis grew older, grew, okay? As Louis grew older, he grew stronger. He could raise almost 500 pounds off the floor with just one finger. When he floated his arms across his chest, even horses could not pull them apart. Ropes were tied from his arms to 4 horses. Try as the horses might, they couldn't pull his arms apart. Once, Louis pushed a train car without any help from the engine. Okay, I'm pretty sure Louis is a human, a man. Louis showed his strength to the people of Boston in 1895. He asked 18 large men to sit on a platform. Louis got under the platform and raised his back. The 18 men and the platform went up into the air, all 4,300 pounds. People still talk about it to this day. One strong man who had lost in a weightlifting match to the 400 pounds cried, I can't outlive any man, but Louis cried, isn't a man. He's an elephant. He's an elephant without a trunk. I understand the story now. Because a person, a man who is super strong, sound like an elephant. This is the comparison, not meaning direct as article. This is how we learn, okay? You don't just only think direct meaning about the word, but you need to think about is can be an idiom, can be comparison, can be the phrase what which has meaning behind, but it's not really what is mean said as the wording, okay? Thank you for listening and keep practicing, you guys who is not speaking as native as your mother language, okay? Thank you for listening me. Bye. สวัสดีค่ะ